Will you two shut the fuck up?
What a gavel.
I might leave that one in on Spotify, dude. That was good. Wow.
That was an attention getter.
I would agree. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
I'm your host, Fut Buckman. Thank you for tuning in.
The third.
DDS.
Fuck yeah.
We're Blacktooth.
Buckman?
Fut Buckman. You
How
like
the
that?
fuck did you come up with that?
I've been working on it all day. I can't even
love it.
try to claim I just did that on the spot. How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Who are
That's
we?
fine. We're Blacktooth Grin.
We are.
We're a band out of Idaho. Mm-hmm. We came to fuck shit up and get a little fucked up and do some fucked up shit.
Typical.
We didn't wait long enough to say F. We're not going to get monetized for this one.
That's never going to happen, bro.
All right. How's you guys this week?
I caught our last episode, and I was like, wow, I say fuck a lot.
When we were sitting in the pre-warm-up area at the X studio before we went in and did
I
our
had to
interview.
get them all out. Yeah.
Oh, we were having a conversation, and you were motherfucking...
I was not.
No, you were.
I was not.
No, when we were sitting there at the table.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
you were
fuck
effing
you
hard.
weren't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you were double... I think you were double downing on your
You were
Fs.
panicking me.
I think I have a problem, guys. I think I have a problem.
Well, I can pull you aside and say, hey, look, dude, whatever the issue is, we're speaking hypothetically, of course, but like if you were getting too hammered and being a fuck ass constantly, I could pull you aside and say, hey, dude, you're being a fuck ass. Stop it. And you would pull your shit together, but only because you didn't want to be a fuck ass anymore. Interventions.
Why didn't you do that back in the day? I really needed
I tried to, and you would just come out swatting at me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Tasmanian cocksucker.
You know what calmed Pepper down? Do you guys remember?
Telling him to calm down.
Do you ever heard this? Well, Pepper had towards the end of his heavy drinking, he had a problem where he would get a little touchy-feely and nipple grabby with the girls. It was Pepper's style. I mean, you know.
Well, we
that's
kept
that.
letting him get away with it, so he kept pushing the fucking boundary.
Yeah.
You turned and looked at him and he said, hey, Rapo the Clown.
I remembered that.
And he sat the fuck down and didn't drink anymore that night. And the next day he was all fine. You're like, yeah, dude, you were being a little Rapo the Clown.
You're being kind of great.
And he was like, wait,
gravy.
what? He's like, I'm touching your lady's boobs and things? Yeah, but you have been for 10 years, so you had enough.
And the girls were always like, fucking, God damn it, just stop. That's how they treat Pepper.
Dude,
Stop it, Pepper, you fuck.
The ex-wife broke her fucking thumb punching him in the back of the head, dude.
Party in the back there, make some noise. Did you guys ever get your nipples grabbed by Pepper?
Many times.
Oh, Pepper would give a lot of nipple grabs. That's how he...
Fuck, I got him. I enjoyed him.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I would take one now. Would you not?
Yes. But then I'd still wrestle him in the fucking front yard on my kid's birthday.
Absolutely. The wrestling match is the best part.
Jerry. Fuck yeah.
So how was your week?
Pretty uneventful, I think. Are you asking me or just in general?
I looked over that way, and then I'm going to look at Hyatt.
Okay, Hyatt, go ahead. How was your week?
Equally uneventful.
Really?
No news is good news, I think.
I mean,
you know?
there was a hell of a windstorm yesterday. It picked up the swimming pool and smashed it on the fence, so I got to cut that apart and throw it in the back of my truck and haul it to the dump.
The swimming pool has fallen.
Yeah.
That wind peeled back the top of our freaking box truck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Holy fuck.
Just
you fucking
ruined
kidding me?
that. No.
It was a
dude
good
was on the freeway and this is all bad.
You know it did.
It's all fucking magic carpet back behind it, dude.
Oh,
Fuck
geez.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
How
fun
about you,
news.
Schmidt? What'd you do?
You know what? I've been unemployed all week.
Ooh.
My job doesn't start till tomorrow. That's fine. It's pay week. I get paid this week, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
I wouldn't
right,
call it
all
unemployed. You're doing a lot of work in the studio.
Yes, I've been
You're,
studioing it up.
Slaving away.
Yeah, you're working for free, but you're working.
Not for free. I'm working for the big game, the greater good. The greater good.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
My kid has been working in the studio.
Yes. Which studio? Is he coming here?
I don't know what he's doing. I think
No, he hasn't been here. I think he's just putting it together.
I think he's got a program on his fancy phone.
He's fucking smarter than we are, I can tell you that.
He sent me a thing. I was going to totally promote it. I think he's calling it One-Eyed Witch.
That's fucking amazing.
That is the raddest fucking band name. Okay, you guys ready for a preview?
Yes.
He said I
Crank
could play this. Okay. Good folk music.
So incredible.
Really mellow and chill.
You
It's pretty goddamn good.
hit the
Jesus,
pause.
Sorry, I'm new at this.
You probably should have played that towards the end because now I want to fucking punch all of you.
I'll play it again at the end. We'll see how fucking rowdy you're feeling then, tough guy. This is the one?
God, I think so.
It's about fucking time.
All
dude.
right.
20-something years into this shit, dude.
Fucking wait to quit this fucking
You
podcast.
both bowed up like a couple of rams getting ready to fucking
We really do. We really do.
knock each other.
How about you? How was your week? Go ahead. Tell me about it.
I'll tell you.
All right. I wish you fucking would.
Make it snappy. We got like 25 minutes. So
Jesus
a lot of shit
Christ,
to talk
Lou.
about. Don't yell at me.
Did you just yell at the mayor?
He got a little snippy.
Yeah, it's been is something happened?
It was
this
good.
week?
No.
Something wrong at home? Do you get hit?
I think all of you guys need a hug, it looks like.
Is this off the record?
Do we need to talk, Justin?
Yeah. I get beat.
Are you in a safe place?
Mm-hmm.
You're in a safe place here.
Yeah, you can talk to us.
Yeah. No, I don't want to.
She's gonna hear it. She's gonna hear this.
She'll hear me say it, and then I'll get beat up.
No, I've had a good time, dude. Went up and fucking did some camping for 3 nights, 4 days.
Nice.
Played in the rain, raced mini bikes, fucking
I want to fucking race mini bikes at
dude.
camp. That's
in the
amazing.
mud and the grass. Dude,
Treating
it
them
was
like
so
real
good.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
They like that.
I did jump off of, like, you know when the tree root comes out of the ground?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking launched off of that.
You
Yeah,
can call it a
did.
launch. You can catch this much air on a mini
That's
bike. and
huge.
that is a launch.
That's huge.
On a mini bike, when you're doing 25 miles an hour, it feels like you're doing 60. It's just so fucking close to
Especially
the
in the
ground.
sand with random patches of mud and snow melt.
And especially when you hit that top end of that, you realize you did all the welds, and you're like, all right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
Oh, the one we made.
The fucker goes, and you gotta fucking pull off of her.
Yeah, the one we made out of handlebars literally has different frequencies of vibrations. As you go through the speed, you get 35, 40 miles an hour. It's just like...
He calls it a race bike. I call it a fucking paint mixer.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. No, so it was fun, man.
That's good.
We had one of
glad
our
you had a
bros
good time.
got really sick, and we had to do an emergency run to town, bring him home.
Man.
While we were gone, our bro Hillbilly, his dog, jumped into the fucking ice cold creek and fucking had a ball in his mouth and decided to swim to some tree limbs. So he had to jump out there and save him. But that turned into,
Fucking hillbilly.
shooting guns at things, and it was
At the
fun.
dog?
No, that dog kicked our ass.
All right.
We don't even do that.
Jesus.
No, so it was good. It was fucking rad.
That's fun.
Listen to a whole bunch of music, and primarily one of the subjects I wanted to talk about is I've got this new playlist I've been listening to, which is bringing me back to childhood, but 80s fucking power ballads.
That's crazy that you bring that up because we have also been just for some reason talking about 80s power ballads and cranking them up on our road trip to Ontario.
I think it's the springtime, dude. It's like there's nothing better than...
It just makes you want to do the thing, yeah.
You got to grab the air. That's it.
There has to be at least one fucking clutch at the
Yeah,
air.
there's got to be at least one air grab
Yeah.
Gotta get this.
in the song.
Oh.
Yeah.
For those that can't see, Justin is kicking at the air.
Don't forget to point your toe.
I
You have to
was.
point- Okay, I'm saying. No,
That's the best I can do.
for the listeners.
Oh,
you know.
okay. Yeah, that was like,
Yeah.
I ain't no ballerina.
All right,
You did
so
good. You did good.
Well, at
Thanks, bud.
first we thought that a power ballad had to specifically be of a romantic venture, but we looked up the actual definition, and it turns out that it's any sentimental song of any
Emotional song, yeah.
any emotionally presented sentimental song of any sort. And so that
usually about love, but not always. Doesn't always have to be. Because
Yeah.
you brought up 18 in Life. That is a fucking power
Yeah.
ballad, but not about love.
But I also did bring up Whitesnake. Is this love? Which
I have a sneaking suspicion
it might be about love.
that maybe a little bit.
Do you
of-
remember the music video to that?
Nope, but I do remember the
doesn't,
fucking
right?
music video.
we
for-
do. Do you remember her name?
Samantha something.
Tawny Katane.
No,
Yeah.
that was fucking Here I Go Again on My Own.
It was?
Yeah, on the hood of that Jaguar. You goddamn
Yeah.
right. That was Here I Go Again. Tonic Katane. You
I feel
fucking
like
right. I
the
remember
White
that.
Snake video also had a good-looking girl.
That's
on
who
a
did
hood.
that.
Tonic
That's what we're
Katane.
talking about. Yeah.
All right,
That
yeah.
was David Coverdale's girlfriend at the time.
No way.
Oh,
Well, I
fuck
mean,
yeah.
Is This Love? There was no girl on a hood on Is This Love video?
There had to be some sort of girl on some sort of hood.
Every video from
Yeah.
1988 to 1990 had a girl on a hood.
So is that how you make a power ballad? put a girl on a hood.
And a rad drum fill that goes do 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 do.
Yeah.
And you have to do like, there has to be at least one of those.
But then that brings up the question of the power ballad deal and doing the that was all 80s. Everything in the 80s did that except for Ozzy.
Ozzy fucking said, what?
Ozzy never went.
I'll bet you $1,000 fucking dollars I can
Cash
find.
money?
Yeah, it's Ozzy going fucking, what?
Find it.
Fucking Bark at the Moon. He says fucking, what?
No.
Changes. Doesn't he do that in Changes?
No.
Changes is a power ballad.
No. That's a power ballad,
Changes
but he doesn't.
straight up. You motherfucker, he straight up says, what?
Not once. Call him.
I'll get them just money. I'll show you.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna snippet this in. We'll have this. I'll find Ozzy fucking grabbing a microphone and going. I fucking
He
promise.
doesn't.
He does.
Ever.
He does.
You
Bark at
agree?
the moon, John.
I'm pretty sure.
It's fucking. There's
Look at the moon.
not in that part, but it.
Hey, yeah.
That's all.
That's pretty close.
That is not. Ooh,
This fucking. It's all of that.
That sounds like Michael McDowell or McDonald.
Pretty close.
fucking McDowell.
Forget. That one.
Yeah.
Him, Ozzy says, well, I promise you he does.
He doesn't.
Dude, you just said.
Jesus Christ.
Dun, 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 dun. He goes fucking.
It's now a race to see who quits the podcast first, me or Jeremy.
Oh, watch this. Bye.
Damn it.
Fuck, I was going to beat you
I'm going to at
both
least
to
finish
it.
this beer because I'm
What's your
comfortable
vote? What's your vote? Does Ozzy fucking ever?
Absolutely. He put out 35 separate albums, I'm sure.
Never does he do the fucking the stereotypical 80s
Fuck yeah.
ballad.
What
Is
is
love?
this that stands?
That's not. Let me lay it down for you.
You're right.
Let me lay it down for you. What is this that stands before me? He never fucking does it, dude.
Dude, not in that song, but he does it. He does it. Everybody.
Squeak, party in the back. Does Ozzy fucking?
Come on, he fucking goes. Ah!
He talks, man.
No, he talks like. You guys are all wrong, and I am
He
right.
definitely took part in the glam rock. I mean, if you look at the cover of the album of the week from 2 weeks ago, he's standing there
In
That's just how-
spandex and tassels.
spandex.
That's how boys dress back then.
He looked like he borrowed
Not
that
in
from
Montana.
Macho Man.
Not in Montana, they sure as fuck didn't.
Lou,
but I can
he
tell you in
says,
LA they did.
Yeah,
let's move on. Jesus Christ. Get your money out. I'm finding it.
Find it.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Move on.
move on.
Oh, sorry.
Next
Mayor
question?
says, next question.
Willie Nelson?
Yeah.
Oh,
How about that?
yeah. That's why I got my braids.
Nice segue.
Dude. So,
Smooth.
so Willie Nelson just came out with a new album.
That's
and
fantastic.
had a birthday at 92 years old.
All cheers. That party in the back.
Cheers to fucking
cheers
Willie
to
Nelson.
Willie
Yeah.
Nelson.
All right, I'll put it up.
Oh, we talked all about that 6-8 months ago, however long ago that was on the podcast.
Everyone in this room has
When we
seen
went
Willie
and
live,
saw
right?
him
we
live,
went and saw it. Yep.
Yep.
And he had his kid there. It was amazing.
It was fantastic.
So the deal about Willie is he has written. I got a paper here. I'm going to look at. But
Whoa.
Willie never did that. He's written 102 studio albums.
Bet.
On the
I'll
road
find it.
Maybe when he slipped and fell.
7
Oh, shit.
He never did. I fucking hate all of you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
102 albums.
102.
76 of them were solo albums.
Good God.
That's
then
a
he's had-
lot of fucking albums.
He's had 26 collaborative albums.
Mm.
Willie fucking Nelson,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. He just
Is that more than that list that didn't we talk about that same thing with Tom Waits and there was like 60 some and soundtracks?
That's far. Yeah, that's way bigger than fucking. That's
Willie
an
Nelson-
astronomical amount of albums.
Willie
And he
Nelson
plays
put out
the
albums
same
for 70
fucking
years.
guitar. Willie plays the same goddamn guitar.
Trigger.
How much wood glue's in that?
Dude, the guy that makes that guitar, or not makes it, the guy that repairs that guitar for Willie is a guy I watch on YouTube, and Trigger comes in every couple years because it needs like
Structure.
strings.
Wood
like
screws.
Framework inside.
Willie will not let him refret the guitar. Will not let him fix that fucking gigantic fingernail hole in it. He likes the way it buzzes. So like all he can do is maybe like put a little hemp oil on the fucking fingerboard, put new strings on it, and leave it alone.
Willie's standing in the corner just fucking eagle-eyeing at him.
Dude, that guitar has probably had more tuning keys on it than I have ever owned on all of my guitars. Like, I bet.
Facts.
So that guitar, when I saw Willie play, I looked at the guitar, and I was like, that guitar is as famous as fucking Willie is, easily.
For sure.
Jeremy started tearing up.
Dude, it was a religious experience. That thing's been on every album I heard growing up.
It was
dude.
incredible.
I'd be willing to bet, dude, 30 or
I got
40
Willie
years.
and the family over there on vinyl.
Fuck yeah.
I got a
crank up it.
handful of
30 or 40 years from now when Willie finally passes, I'd be willing to
rue
bet
the day.
that guitar, that Trigger, if it were to go up for sale, would sell for more than any guitar in history.
Agreed. The highest one right now is David Gilmour's Black Stratocaster, and it just sold for $3 million. Wow. To the owner of a basketball team. I want to say the Clippers, but I could be wrong.
I can remember seeing
the album the fucking guitar that recorded The Wall is now in a glass case hanging on somebody's fucking wall. The irony is palatable.
I can remember seeing a Jimi Hendrix studio guitar, one he never played live, and it sold back in the day for $999,999 on eBay because it couldn't do $1 million back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where was that we were at where we saw
Mopop.
the Jimi Hendrix stuff?
In
I mean, even the
Seattle,
mixing
dude.
board where they did Electric Ladyland
In
and stuff.
Seattle.
Right?
Last time we went to Seattle, we went to Mopop, and it was the Seattle Music Museum back in the day. But like,
It's still there, right?
it's called Mopop now, and it's fucking like Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitar was there. Jerry Cantrell's guitar that was in the video for Rooster and like all that shit with all the little diamonds on it and shit was like you can get this fucking close to the guitars you've been looking at since you were a kid. And the one Hendrix smashed at the Monterey Pop Festival and lit on fire. Mm-hmm. Literally in a fucking case right there, and you're 6 inches away from it. It was so surreal.
Is it Mopop that has that big guitar like statue thing?
Yeah, it's got the big tornado in the middle.
Yeah, I went there and saw they had a huge fucking Ziggy Stardust like section. When I went there with David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust, like 2 full hallways.
That's incredible.
We were on our way there
cool.
trying to figure out the one cool thing we were going to get to do that was within the budget of the thing, and Stacy happened to be trying to figure out discounts or whatever, and found a city pass so that we were able to get. I've never done that before, where you get to do like 6 cool things, all for like $120. We got to do the Space Needle and that was really, really fun.
Yeah,
because I have a morbid fear
at the top of the Space Needle.
There's no goddamn reason for that. Anyway, it was cool. We got to do the museum and all kinds of different.
Well, and there's so much shit. Like, it also it's the Museum of Pop Culture, dude. So you walk in and like the first thing you see is like that big tornado of guitars. But at the exhibit, they had like a bunch of horror shit, which I just went full fucking beans over, and they had a bunch of sci-fi shit, and you go into this little thing and you're standing there looking at the suit Sigourney Weaver wore in the original Alien movie. You're literally looking at Ripley's uniform that you've seen, I don't know, 1,000 fucking times on a television.
Sure.
But now you're literally seeing it with your own 2 eyes. Like, and they had a model of the Nostromo, like the ship they used in the movie. You get so fucking overwhelmed. Like,
yeah, it's
there's
fucking
so
cool place.
much cool shit to see in that thing, dude. Because I'm a fucking nerd for that kind of stuff. And there's just no way you can absorb it all if you don't like take your time. And have you been to the?
No.
You gotta go. You gotta fucking
No,
go.
never been there.
Yeah, it's well worth it. Well worth it. Speaking of Willie's.
How the fuck did we get onto that? Now? Go,
Well,
Willie. We're
Nelson,
talking about Willie.
and albums and
The guitar.
he never went.
The guitar.
He never did that.
I'm
Just
gonna
like
find
Ozzy.
Ozzy's doing that right behind you right now.
Ozzy is not.
Look at
Ozzy's
him.
barely
Look
breathing.
over your left shoulder.
Look at him.
Doing it right now.
He's fucking doing it.
That's not how you do it.
That's how he did it.
Fuck.
You brought up Willie for a reason.
pissed.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was thinking this weekend, and it popped into my head as one of my playlists played. But I got to thinking about when, we've all been to lots of bands, and anybody that listens to this has gone to lots of live shows. And, I bought a ticket for fucking Metallica, or I bought a ticket for this. And I remember way back in the day, it's got to be at least 15 years ago. But the topic popped into my head like a band you discovered as an opener at another band. And for me, we were there at Clutch. We were watching Clutch at the Knitting Factory in Boise. And the guy that opened it, his name is William Elliott Whitmore. And he grew up on the Mississippi River in Iowa. Yeah.
Yep.
And fucking shit, dude. Like,
Blew my fucking mind.
Jeremy and I stood there at the front of the stage, literally like mouth open the whole time, like in awe.
It was about the moment the idea for Reverend Otis was born.
Yep. Yeah, he had that little
He's-
stomp box.
He came out open for Clutch by himself. One-man band, little stomp box, had a guitar. Came out
Had
and
some chains on his boot.
Yeah.
blew my fucking mind, dude.
Yeah, I couldn't. I could have
I
paid.
agree with that. William Elliott Whitmore.
I could have paid to see Clutch, and they could have canceled that night, and I would have been happy with that money we put out, to watch William Elliott Whitmore.
Oh, yeah, because
It
I
was
still
unbelievable.
listen to both of those bands to this day.
Yep. Yeah. Me too.
One of the ones that I remember for sure was I took Brado to see Ghost. Mm-hmm. We got tickets from the X because they fucking love us and they're awesome. We went and saw Ghost, and the band they had opening for them was called Person, P-U-R-S-O-N, Person, out of England. And holy shit, that band blew my fucking mind. I had no idea who they were. The lead singer's name is Rosalie Cunningham, and they're straight up from England. Like they're trying to recapture that 70s purple velour fucking velvet jumpsuit
Yeah.
vibe.
We
Dude,
should
if you've
wear
never
that.
listened to them, like check
Nice.
Person out. Like I highly suggest that album. Not that album, band, any album by that band.
And it's P-U-R?
P-U-R-S-O-N. Yeah, that was the one that probably fucking caught my attention.
Nice.
And Stacey
How about
and I-
you?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
no, go right ahead.
No, go right ahead.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I was just going to say we've been to so many damn concerts that it's like a blur almost. So I don't really have one stick out that I discovered. But I remember many times you go to a concert and you either have your expectations blown away or crushed by a band. And I remember just one of the big Mayhem Fests seeing Mushroom Head. That was pretty damn exciting. Those guys
They're
were there,
good.
like
Yeah.
they had their
We
water
opened for
drums
them
and
once.
I don't know, pretty damn
did.
neat. That I had no idea that it was kind of a surprise.
did.
But yeah, I didn't really have one that I had discovered that amazed me, but in mind. So go right ahead, Lou.
Couple, actually. We went and saw Sleater Kinney, and it was a weird opener for Sleater Kinney, but that's before Lizzo became what she is
Holy
now.
shit, really? You saw
No
We
shit.
saw
Lizzo?
Lizzo before she fucking blew up.
That's fucking
Dude, it was
bitchin'.
fucking
That's fucking
awesome,
rad.
dude. And she owned it, dude. She just fucking owns that stage. It was one of the coolest shows I've seen in a while.
Fuck yeah.
And then we went and saw
Lizzo, that's rad.
Clutch, and Dragon Deer opened up for Clutch.
Oh.
They're fucking amazing.
I have their album.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We and they were in Caldwell here not that long ago at the like where they put the ice rink and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But
I know what
that
you're
little
talking
band
about.
shell they have out there. Yeah, we went and caught a show that they just happened to be swinging through. Fucking played a show on a random Wednesday. It was bad.
That's fucking
Dude,
awesome.
I just, memory unlocked. I watched Tenacious D open for Weezer at Joe's All American. Do you remember that
Are you
bar
fucking
downtown?
kidding me?
What?
I remember this fucking show. Joe's All American. Do you remember that bar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, vaguely.
I watched fucking Tenacious D open for Weezer down there because I wanted to go see Weezer because I fucking loved Weezer when I was a teenager. before they got big. That Buddy Holly album can eat a dick.
Oh, that's a good album.
No, I mean it's fine, but the Pinkerton album that everybody
That's
hates
one of them
is
bottom of the ocean songs for me.
Oh, see, I liked Weezer. Anyways, dude, they had. I knew, and I only remembered that it was Tenacious D because Jack Black opened for, and he was just like becoming a movie star at that time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a pretty that was a pretty cool opener for a band. Squee just pointed out, we had a band called Red Sky Mary play with us once that became one of those bands that I checked out after
That
we
played
jammed
with us?
Yeah, played with us. You remember them?
Your band opened for him as well as did mine back then, and we were in separate bands. Yeah.
Really?
It was a big show.
Man, way back in '98, Jeremy and I went and saw Long Beach Dub All Stars play at, I think, Joe's Down Under.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And they played first. They opened for G Love and Special Sauce, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
We didn't stick around for G Love because we're like, fuck that. We just want to see
It was
LB
the
Dub,
surviving members of fucking Sublime.
Yeah. And
huge Sublime fan
so,
back in the day.
I mean, that's how long G Love and Special, had been around a while. So Audrey and I go to Sun Valley to watch Citizen Cope. And G Love and Special Sauce open for fucking Citizen Cope. And since then, I was like, oh, dude.
Which should have been reversed.
Could have gone either way, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, Citizen Cope. I dig that fucking... He's kind of a one-trick pony, but I really fucking want to ride that pony into town. Like, it's a great jam he does. You know?
What made that one really good, because you're right, he is kind of a one-trick pony, but it was the band behind him.
Oh, he had a band?
Yeah, full band, dude.
So I saw Citizen Cope, but he did by himself with a guitar.
He had a full fucking band. He had his guitar, too.
Oh,
but,
dude, that's
he even
fucking
brought
rad.
G-Love out, did like 2 or 3 songs with him. It was good.
That's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
That's fucking
Citizen
fabulous.
Thanks, Ryan Collis, for those tickets.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Shout out to Ryan Collis, dude. We've, seen a lot of shows, dude. We've been to a lot of shows together, a lot of shows apart. And I tell you, dude, it is one of my favorite fucking things is to reminisce on some of the cool shit we've seen or who we've played with and all that shit, dude. Like, I remember back, Blacktooth, we opened up a show for a band called Broken Teeth. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of funny, like this and that Blacktooth grin and then Broken Teeth and
The DDS show.
That was at wasn't that at the Bouquet?
It was at the Bouquet, dude.
Yeah.
And that guy used to be the lead singer of Dangerous Toys, talking about 80s fucking hair metal bands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a fucking blast, dude.
Remember we played with Metal Church at the Bouquet once?
Yep.
Remember that band?
Yeah. They
So
were fucking metal from a church.
Growing up in northern Montana, there was never, ever any big concerts that came anywhere near me. We had to drive to Spokane for anything, and that was 4 hours away. So we would, go 4 hours out of our way. Our first concert I went to was, I think, White Zombie when I was about 17 or whatever.
That's a hell of a first concert. Fuck
Yeah, amazing. But and then moving to Boise or Caldwell or this area made me concert lazy because when I was a kid, we would kill for any bit of entertainment up there, and we would drive for states over to go to it. And now I sit on my couch while Psycho Stick is playing at the Shredder.
Right.
Like,
dude, right?
17-year-old me would slap the shit out of
yeah.
myself. Like I've missed more good shows than I care to admit lately.
And what's crazy about that is how far the bands have to drive and do all that to get from show to show to show.
Right.
And, and all the travel, which, kind of brings up that whole travel for us.
Oh, dude, you want to talk about, you remember the fucking snowstorm that we had?
Oh, Shaman's Harvest.
Yeah, we were supposed to open for Shaman's Harvest. That drive from Nampa all the way to the
Stuck
net,
in Tron's
right?
truck. Oh, yeah.
And fucking get there.
We all left at like 2:00 in the
It's
afternoon.
like, okay, well, we'll, fucking pile in, and we won't unload yet. We'll just wait and see what happens, and we're there for 20 minutes. We're like, no.
Yeah, they got stuck on the freeway.
You guys can drive back to Nampa now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
thanks.
Imagine being in a touring band that's just like hoping to get to the next venue and sell enough T-shirts to maybe get a fucking Jackson's hot dog.
That's what's
and
cool
2 beers.
about that fucking documentary, Underground Inc. They were talking about that shit. Just fucking pooling all your money together and going.
Dude,
Well, we were talking earlier about travel. And for us, and we've got a guy here, dude, that is in the UK. His name's Jordan, and he's from Bristol, and massive Blacktooth fan. Stacy, he told me to make sure thank you for sending him the box set.
Shout out
And
over the big
he
poem
sent
there,
the
then.
pictures. But he's a massive fan of
Nailed
Blacktooth,
it.
and he wants us to come over there. He's hoping one day we make it to the UK, which would be cool.
That'd be fun.
But at
I've
the
been
same
working on
time,
my
we
fucking
talked about
Cockney accent.
we talked about air travel.
You shouldn't
a little bit
anymore.
more earlier,
Buddy.
and Jeremy and I both are terrified of flying.
Yeah, no, fuck flying forever, especially over a big bunch of fucking Atlantic Ocean.
Well, and it
Nope.
and it becomes so much worse the more
Titanic
you
didn't make
fly
it.
for me, because you run into fucking issues like we were
Well-
talking earlier about. I've taken off in a plane one time. I'm pretty sure the landing gear didn't fucking work and come up, and it was just fucking going the whole fucking time, dude. On the, and you're thinking about that all the way home
No.
when you're trying to get home. And so Jeremy's talking about flying over the ocean.
Nope.
I've been,
No, I did not talk about that. You talked about Jeremy flying the ocean. Jeremy said I would rather fucking take a boat.
Yeah.
I've been on a few planes.
I know
and
how to swim, motherfucker. I don't know how to fly.
I've been on a few planes and fucking like it gets easier, but then after all these fucking plane crashes and weird shit that's happening,
Doors flying
I'm
the
like,
fuck off.
it doesn't fucking work for me anymore.
Nah, I ain't having it.
I don't
you know?
love it.
I'll drive as far as I can, and then I'm not a strong swimmer, but if I have to, goddamn it, I'll
tread
fucking,
water.
I'll
We'll take
fucking
a boat.
doggy
Yeah.
paddle to fucking England if I got to.
Yeah.
We'll be there in
right.
6 months. We'll just take.
We'll
a
take
boat.
a ferry. It'll be fun.
Yeah, so but where that goes is like huge shout out to fucking Jordan in the UK, man. Like he's sending messages, dude, saying he loves us, and that's kind of a new thing for Blacktooth.
That's
Yeah.
rad, man. Thank you if
And
you're listening
thank
right
you
now.
for fucking listening to us. And
Also,
checking out the
I'll come see
podcast
us, but
and-
I'm fucking scared. I'm scared.
Got to get a boat.
yeah, we might canoe over there. Do something. We'll fucking
Canoe.
We'll be a Baracus fucking Jeremy and drug him and throw him in the fucking plane.
Right, I ain't going
Just-
around no
But
airplanes.
after we get him, can you guys get me too? That'd be good.
Yeah, man. And also I'm gonna have troubles getting my passport.
I'll put you.
I'm
in
not
my,
technically a legal citizen.
I'll put you in my carry-on.
I don't pay my tax.
Nobody has to.
No, I do now.
We don't
Shit, I'm
believe
on
him.
paper like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Look at me
fuck
all
yeah.
domesticated.
And I'm fucking
How
proud
do
of
you
you for
explain
it.
the last fucking 30 years?
You don't.
I
You
say,
don't.
you know what I say a lot of?
What's that now?
Luckily,
You cross your fingers. And
luckily, President fired a bunch of them motherfuckers that are looking at my tax papers, so it's going to take a few years for them to find my shit anyway.
hope. Oh fuck yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Well, dudes, how about some album of the week?
How about it?
That's a new thing, dude. Check out our website, blacktoothgrin.band. It's got links to the Vintage Lotus Studios to get your merch. It's got links to the Music and Mayhem podcast. And on that, we are showing now, and you can even stream from the website, the albums that we talk about. So I brought a couple albums with our 80s theme today.
Which one was it? Chris had mentioned that we did one album of the week twice. Which one did we do twice?
That
he
was
said we
Corrosion.
did- No, he
Oh,
said we did
yeah.
Deliverance twice, but I don't think that we did. I think
No, we
Chris
did.
is
I
wrong.
look back. No, we did.
How the fuck did we do that?
Only 4 episodes of part 2. That's my fault.
It was. Wait,
Did you pick the same album twice?
Yes, there's
and
4
we
of
all
us.
just went, fuck yeah, dude.
Well, because you did
That's a
Deliverance,
glitch
and
in
then
the
I
Matrix.
did
That ain't
fucking
right.
Americans
Volume
Volume Dealer.
And I'm pretty sure I did Deliverance 2 episodes after that.
No, that ain't right, dude.
I think it is, dude. I
No,
love that
I'm
album.
calling that shit out. Ozzy said fucking and we did Deliverance fucking once.
Ozzy didn't say it, but you know who did?
Show me.
Motley fucking Crue did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
This
yeah.
is an original press of Shout at the Devil.
Nice.
Not a lot of power ballads on this one.
Nah, we didn't.
You got
Wait.
Danger. The song Danger is on here. That's fucking
The
power
ultimate
ballad-y.
Motley Crue power ballad. Home
When
Sweet
did-
Home.
Home Sweet Home.
Without a doubt.
When did they get deep in their power ballads? Did they do a bunch extra on Dr. Feelgood? I'm gonna have to review my Motley
No.
I
Crue
don't
albums.
feel like there were a lot of power ballads on Dr. Feelgood.
So Theater of Pain, anything after that would be like the Black Album for me with Metallica. I didn't listen. I didn't like Girls, 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 or any of that. You know, I like the fucking.
Now that shit sucked.
It was awful.
Yeah.
You guys like ska? Yeah.
Kickstart
That shit
my
sucked.
heart.
Yeah. It was-
Shut the fuck up, Vince.
and then you see these rad videos of fucking super fat Vince trying to sing it. He's all skiing on being on a double B. Check it out, Bobby. One on T, my child.
Who did Unskinny Bop? Who was that? Is that
Poison. That's Poison.
Poison. When Brado, I know you're listening. When you were little, I used to make Uncle Lou fucking laugh because you would want when Bradley wanted a bottle, he would sing batten 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 batten. He would just fucking say that noise until I gave him his bottle, and it's so fucking. I used to just go bap batten batten batten.
It was like a Tom Waits song or some shit.
Batten bap bap. Yeah.
God, he was a cute
To
kid.
Unskinny Bop.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to counter that,
Bap,
we
bap.
were talking about ballads and
Unskinny
80s
bap,
hair
bap,
metal,
bap,
right?
bap.
So definitely. Okay.
Okay.
On
Wait, I
Motley
missed it.
Crue.
Tell me one more time.
But this is also a band that does a lot of that. But if you have never heard of Grim Reaper, definitely listen to Grim
Oh,
Reaper.
dude, it sounds so butt metal. I love it.
It is. And I remember when I was showing
See
you.
you in hell, my friend.
So do you remember what you actually sang to it
Yes,
about 12 years ago?
Uh,
The song is called
something
See
about-
You in Hell, and he says, See you in hell, my friend. Jeremy's all, See you in hell, muffin.
I'll see you in hell, my friend.
Oh, you know what? That's got to be just
should
a whole
borrow this.
segment we do of just music lyrics that we have missang for years.
On purpose, yeah.
No.
Oh,
Well, yeah, on purpose.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
Because you're
on
like,
purpose.
oh, yeah, because you thought that's what it was.
yeah.
Yeah, like Van Halen, running with a shovel. Good shit.
Terribly dangerous.
That's good.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Yeah, dude. It's a sausage surprise. Yeah,
That'd be
there's
a
all
fun
kinds of
one.
them, dude. Yeah, we'll do it.
That would be good.
What's that Phil Collins where I swear I thought he said hold on and
Oh,
you,
it's
you were like
fucking-
oh Lord and I
It's
was like
in the air
what
tonight when he says fucking I can see it
Had no idea.
coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
Wait,
When
he says, "Oh Lord."
he says, "Oh Lord."
I thought, hold on.
35 years later I thought for sure
it's
he
fucking,
was
"Oh Lord." Yeah, it's "Oh Lord." Yeah.
yeah
That mush mouth motherfucker. I thought it was hold on.
What's that
coming in
fucking Metallica song, "Harvester of Sorrow"?
Yeah.
Audrey thought it was "Monster of Sorrow."
Oh,
She goes, I always felt bad. This like sad monster who's like really sorry. She goes, it makes me sad.
Oh, Audrey's got the biggest.
okay.
like a big sully
Just
fucking.
so sad monster. I'm sorry.
I want to eat you, but I'm depressed. Can I sleep under your bed?
Oh, fuck.
Do you have any Lou Sports Corner for this week? Wait,
no.
do you have any Lou Sports Corner?
It won't do it on yours.
Oh, no.
Now it will.
Okay.
maybe
All right.
next week
Maybe next week.
Just a quick side note. I'm down over 26 pounds.
oh well done
yeah, hell yeah.
that is incredible
Doing the damn thing.
Now you're looking good, dude.
Yeah.
that is incredible
Looking better
I'm
than I
so
did.
fucking proud of you, brother.
our whole circle has been
Justin's down.
Yep.
that's what I was going to say
Yeah,
our whole
I'm
circle
down.
has been
TC's
inspiring me.
down.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hyatt's-
Everybody's getting good.
Whatever the fuck Hyatt's doing, I got to figure that out.
I
I just
can't.
does. No, he's
I-
from Montana.
If we had a bet that I would be over 150 pounds before you guys lost a certain amount of weight, I would lose because
This
I never
motherfucker never
I can't,
sits still.
I can't.
My first
gain
goal is to
weight.
be at my driver's license weight.
Oh.
Like, well, there's one lie I won't be telling.
I tell lies on mine, too, about my height.
Oh,
Yeah.
5'9" on that motherfucker.
you
There's-
lying ass! I think
you
mine
right.
says 6 foot, motherfucker. You know.
I think mine says 6'1". I'm like, I'm barely 6 foot.
I think I'm 5'11" and 14/15.
Jesus.
It's close.
That's
Well, should
like
we-
aggressive.
Should we cheers to Pepper?
Yes.
Wrap this
Cheers to
motherfucker
Pepper.
up.
That little video that we saw of Pepper recently with the fish, we gotta put that on.
Oh boy,
We gotta put that on here.
that made me fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
That made me
Waterworks.
cry like a baby.
Waterworks, dude.
Niagara Falls,
That
Frankie
some
Angel.
bitch. Cheers to Pepper and Music and Mayhem. Blacktooth Grin.
Party in the
guys.
back.
Party
Cheers
in the
to you.
fucking back. We love you guys. And happy
Thanks for
42nd
tuning in.
episode, man.
All right.
Love you guys.
We'll
What
catch
number?
you on the next one. 42.
42.
Fuck yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.